Alright, you guys, I'm on a mission. I am on a mission to trying to find my lost chicken. He's not just any chicken, he's a special chicken. A chicken that actually plants down roses wherever he goes, and you can definitely tell he's been somewhere around here. Come on, I gotta find him. He's such a rare animal, a specimen. Iris, let's see, can you sniff him out for me? Let's see, where is he? Come on. There's so many roses! Look at all these roses everywhere. Holy moly, and a taunting bear over here. Look at this panda bear. You're so cute. Look at your little eyes. Alright, let's see. Oh! I think I found him. Is that him? Rosa! Is that you? Hang on. Get in the safari now. Oh my gosh, there we go. He was just about to get away. Okay, there we go. I finally caught my rare rose chicken. Holy moly. Look at this. There's so many roses around here. My gosh, well, like a pack rat worth of roses around here. My goodness. They're like everywhere. Look at this. I got like, there's probably like about maybe, I would say like 300 or 400 roses around here. Okay, maybe not 400, but like, I would say maybe 200 or 300 roses around here. Just, oh my gosh, look at this. He's been trailing roses around wherever he goes. That's just so cool, isn't it? Oh my gosh. I had to catch this guy because he's a very rare kind of hen. He's not like the other hens. But the reason he escaped was because I accidentally let him out. Oh, hang on, wait, I forgot to show you guys something. You can see Agent Tiny Paws. He has decided that this is going to be his new like kind of like spying like watch area, like where he just like spies on everything. He like stalks all the animals around here and everything like that. So look at Agent Tiny Paws. Look at you. That's just so funny how he just like stares at the window and like lurks around everywhere. Do you like the Agent Tiny Paws? You do? Oh, you're such a good kitten. Oh my gosh, look at you. Look at that. That's just funny. I can't get over that. Look at him. Look at him with his little beady eyes just staring in the distance. Anyway, so I also have a few updates, you guys. So I have actually put Zoocrafting back onto a single player world, and already I feel so much better about it. I don't know about you, but I just don't like Zoocrafting on a server. I didn't really feel like I could. It feels weird, but I don't know. I didn't like Zoocrafting on a multiplayer server, so I put it back on a single player world because no one wanted to join me. Cry. But it's okay. I'm sure we'll get players eventually, but for now I just put it on single player world so we can kind of feel a bit more at ease. So I like it already. Oh my gosh, look at this disorganization. No, look at this. This is horrible. Oh my gosh, look at this disorganization. Look at this. This is horrible. So I'm currently in the process of reorganizing my staff lounge because, as you can see, I mean, oh my gosh, it's I can't even hide it, you guys. It's so unorganized. Look at this. Ah, my gosh, look at this horribleness. Like, look at this. I got like ice and like dinosaur bones. What's my chisel doing in here? For goodness sakes. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you can tell it's been pretty bad. You can see you got like chests scattered everywhere and like signs and like enchanting table. Where did my enchanting table go? Where'd it go? I think I actually put it in the library. Oh my gosh, yeah. You can see we moved our enchanting table in here. We got Agent Katie, who actually really loves to read. And you can see the very horrible disorganization that is currently going on in our staff lounge. Oh my gosh, like look at this. Okay, Lily, Iris, don't you even think about it. I had to add these fences in here just because of you. Because my dogs tend to like to just fall down here and fall to their death. Which, well, not to their death. The dogs cannot die. They do not age or die. They are currently immortal. They're kind of staying at 4 years old. So they're 3 or 4 years old. They do not age or cannot die. So if you really try, you can stick them in lava. They do not die. So you don't have to worry about that if they try to fall. But holy moly. Yeah, so I have actually been currently working on a secret project. I've been working on my awesome, cough laboratory. I'm working on it. I'm working on making some expansions. You can see this is currently what we got going on so far, but this is going to be huge. This is going to be a giant basement laboratory right underneath my home. I'm currently working on expanding it. I'm working on adding some chests around here, and once this is finally done, hopefully our horrible disorganization can hopefully come to an end. Yay! So I'm still currently working on this in the background while I have some extra time, but currently it's a bit harder to get around here because I have to climb on these vines, and then because they're not fully grown yet, I have to like kind of like Jedi myself, like Jedi and parkour. Oops. I have to like Jedi and parkour myself all the way over here to this ladder, like boom, there we go. Alright, I have to like, you know, kind of like parkour ninja myself over there. So you can see the vines aren't done growing yet. Oh my gosh, Kakeda, shh, you were so loud. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright, let's go and go to bed. Doom doom, ba-doom ba-doom. Doom. But yeah, so today's episode, Lily and Iris. Today we're currently going to be working on our, oh, what is that? That's just totally fine. There's like a random like being. Oh, he's dead. Okay, interesting. There's another being over there too. What's happening? They're just like all like disappearing. That's so weird. But anyway, so today we are currently working on our white-tailed deer exhibit. This is actually going to be our Zoocrafting hour-long special, which I know is you guys' favorite. And so today, we are going to be working on our awesome white-tailed deer exhibit, which is going to be awesome. Now, fun fact, you guys, did you know that deer can actually, like, jump across 30 feet horizontally? So they can actually jump 30 feet across. 30 feet across. Like, oh my gosh, they could almost compete with, like, racers. That's how fast they can go. So they are really, really agile creatures, and that's really awesome. We're going to be learning a little bit more about them later in today's episode. Hopefully we can get something done. Wait, hang on a minute. Do you see that? There's a deer over there. I see actually a deer over there. Look. There's a deer. Hang on, let me try to jump over there. You can see, yeah, there's a deer. And there's another deer over there too. Oh, excellent. Okay, I was afraid I would have to like go across all over the place trying to find deer. But today's episode, we're also currently working on making a safari net launcher. I also just got rubber trees from a villager, so I was able to get those. Let's see, are these done yet? Let's see. Let's see, where to go? Okay, oh yeah, here we go. I was trying to make a safari net launcher because this thing will be very, very useful. Actually, I'll tell you what we can actually do very soon, but this is going to be really important. And it'll allow us to capture some animals. So let's see, gunpowder. Let's see, so we've got plastic sheets. We also got a ton of dirt from clearing out the land. Okay, so let's see. We got the plastic sheets. We got the gunpowder, the plastic sheets. I'm also going to tell you guys, we've been running so low on iron lately. It's been horrible. So we definitely need to get some of that around here very soon. Oh my gosh, cicadas, you guys are so noisy. Please quiet down now. Oh, thank the Lord. Okay, I have some iron ingots in here, like 3. Okay, why are you, like, jumping all over the place? You were very energetic, you guys. Energetic, oh my gosh, just bouncing everywhere. Oh my gosh. I also feel a little bit more intent with our kitchen, you guys, because before, I didn't really like our kitchen. It felt really tiny and cluttered, but now it's expanded and feels so much better. I was thinking about even putting, like, a carpet down here or something like that, or maybe, ooh, that'd be an awesome idea. Like, once we build like, a laboratory, I was even thinking about building, like, a little, like an aquarium. So like we could build like the aquarium right here, and we could have like glass right over here, where you can actually like see the aquarium like right below here. But I don't know, I feel like if we like jump too hard, we'd like break the glass and like go head first into the aquarium and drown ourselves, which I don't think would go too well. So we probably may not do that just yet, but we'll have to see. I think a carpet would just do for now. I really need to like kind of expand this, and I was even thinking about building like a little like a cellar right here where you could like store some of our fruits and extra veggies, because unfortunately this just is not going to make the cut. We have too many food in this game. This little tiny chest is not going to do for now. Okay, alright, let's see. So safari net, let's see. Alright, so plastic sheets, gunpowder, glowstone. See, I was able to get a little bit glowstone from destroying my my staff lounge a bit. That's totally fine. Hello, Lily. How you doing? I really like you to get off the counter because this is actually where I cook food, and it's not sensible for you to be on the counter. To you too, Iris. Seriously, just as I say that, you guys are such silly pups. Oh my gosh, you guys have forgotten all your training again, haven't you? Come on. Here, please get off the counter, Lily. Get off the counter. Lily, get off the kitchen counter. Lily, oh my gosh, okay. Alright, when I have the safari net launcher, hopefully you won't be doing that anymore, because this thing is a very, very powerful thing. And actually the safari nets basically act like Pokeballs, and they do not hurt the animals. You basically just right-click the animals, and they act really like Pokeballs, but the safari net launcher will be able to, it'll allow us to be able to capture some of the more difficult to capture mobs, like the lions, and the mouses, and some of the more, like, quicker mobs, so this will be really useful. So, let's see. Oh, I wonder what the jealous safari net does. Like, what does that do? I don't know. See, iron bars. Okay, I promise I'll get to the deer exhibit in just a second, you guys. I want to get this done. Let's see. I wonder what that does. Like, do you know what that does, you guys? Oh my gosh, there's like so many mods. I'm like, I don't even know where to start. So, I don't know. That's interesting. We might play around with that a little bit later. All right. So for now, let's see. I got iron. Oh dang it! We need the redstone. Hang on, redstone. See where my redstone go? Here go the redstone. I don't even remember how I got it. Okay. So let's see. We got the redstone. Oh, holy moly! Drat bucket, goose bucket, a bucket all in this. No, we only have one piece of gunpowder. No. Oh dang it! Don't I have one gunpowder? Oh my gosh. Okay, I have more gunpowder in this chest right here, and some more rubber bars, which I don't know, there's just so many things in this game. I've realized, like, the more we get into our mods and such like that, I have realized that we have so many mods and so many things to do. It is just, like, ridiculous. I mean, holy moly. Wait, hang on. Agent Chicken, do you just, like, appear out of nowhere? Or is that just my crazy eyes? Okay, I don't know. It looks like you just, like, appeared out of nowhere. I'm like some, like, I don't know, wizard or something like that. Okay, see. Gunpowder, plastic sheets, and then glowstone dust. Finally, my first safari net launcher. Alright, okay, so I'm going to show you what this baby can do. So once I get some safari nets, I'm going to kind of test Agent Chicken if you guys don't mind. See, safari nets. Okay, so what this thing can do, I'm just going to show you guys. So what you do is I think, let's see, you have to like set so sneak. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and test this out. So let's see. Okay, so let's see. How do you like set to like capture and release mode? Let's see. Release mode, is it in, I have no idea. It doesn't tell you. Let's see. Okay, sneak click to change mode. So, okay, and then we just go ahead and right click Agent Chicken, so don't worry, this won't hurt the animals. It just basically kind of puts them in like a temporary like stasis, basically. So it doesn't hurt them. It works just like the Pokeballs. If you haven't seen the Pokemon series, I used to love watching those as a child. Okay, here we go. So let's go and begin. Right click. There we go. So now we captured Agent Chicken. I'm going to release you right away. And that is basically how the Safari Net works. So I'm sorry, Agent Chicken, you were a victim to our testing subjects. Okay, all right. Here we go. And I also need to release Rose out into the garden. Let's see, Rosa. Let's see. Okay, there we go. We need to like organize our Safari Net. All right, and boom, there we go. Okay, so now you're back into the garden. Unfortunately, the reason they escaped is I accidentally opened the gate, and now you have this like big giant like rose field to clear out. So that's gonna be quite a lot. We could just maybe work with it and turn into like a rose garden. You know, that's not the worst idea I've ever had. And you could be in there. You could like be like our little like a rose chicken. You know, that'd be like really awesome maybe. But I don't know, because you are out of control. You place roses down everywhere you go, and that just gets a little bit overwhelming sometimes. Harvesting my little carrots. These have been growing for like months and months and months, so we better harvest them. Oh my gosh, you guys, we have so many Safari Nets. I've been trading with the villagers to get some of these, because there actually are some villagers who do trade the Safari Nets for us, and so that is really awesome. So I'm really excited about that. Alright, so let's go and harvest some of our wheat. Alright. Harvest some of our blackberries. Alright, excuse me. Alright. I just want to harvest some more potatoes. Okay, dogs, for crying out loud, get out of the way. You guys have been just getting all in my face lately. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's go ahead and put away some of our extra crops around here, and we need to like put some of our other like plastic sheets away and stuff we got. Oh my gosh, I don't think it's natural for like rubber to grow off of trees, because that's where we've been getting our rubber. I don't know. It might be like some like scientific like, you know, abomination that's been made from like scientists who've made rubber trees. I don't know, because those things just don't seem natural, right? I don't know. Like, see, these are the rubber trees that have been growing around here, and I don't know, they just kind of don't seem really real. I think they've been, like, made from, like, scientists who've been trying to experiment with, like, different kinds of, like, trees and such. So that's, like, really awesome. Oh my gosh, alright. We've also been working on our sorting system. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting we need to get that completed. Oh my gosh, alright. See, is this working at all? Oh, it is working! Oh, it is working! Okay, good! I just kind of don't see it, like, working. It, like, doesn't have, like, its, like, thing. I don't know, I'm currently in the process of experimenting with our flower sorting system, which I'm currently trying to work, but I don't know. Okay, alright. Just gonna close the door. Alright. Alright, so today's episode, we're going to work on our awesome white-tailed deer exhibit. Those were some little updates I want to share you guys. I'm still working on our underground secret research laboratory. That'll have like all of our experiments and dinosaur research, and it'll be so fantastic. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for our lab to be done. But we have to work on our awesome white-tailed deer exhibit, so let's go and begin working on it. So let's see, we just need, let's see, I got carpenter's barriers, and now I need to really make sure, we can perfect this exhibit and make sure that the deers cannot escape. We also have to go hunting around here for some deer, but we need to, oh, Lente Iris, oh my gosh, they've been doing that so much lately. Lente Iris, you are really, really ruining the mood right now, come on. Stop getting caught under the bridge. Oh my gosh, they've done it so many times, why? Okay, I probably just need to, like, fill it up right here so you don't stop, like, drowning underneath here. Because I'm getting quite sick of it. Why? Stop drowning underneath here. Why? Oh my gosh, here we go. And my dogs have been just going nutter butters lately, you guys. Nutter butters. They've been just going crazy. Okay, alright, so let's go and begin working on here. I don't really have this planned out, as usual, but we need to really make sure that they cannot escape out of here, because our deer, holy moly, keep doing this so many times. It's, like, ridiculous. Oh my gosh, dogs, I don't know what's up with you guys today, but you guys have been acting naughty. Very, very naughty. All of you. Not even Iris. All of you guys. Alright, here we go. Now, what do I know about deer? I know a lot of things about deer. Now, deer actually are one of the most hunted deer, like, literally in the world. Okay, so this is actually going to go pretty much all the way around here. We'll have to get rid of our barnyard sooner or later, but once I get that done, We're just gonna look at this giant fence. It'll go all the way around here, and it'll basically surround the entire exhibit. We also want to make sure we can make this fence look good, but I think we'll just do it. We'll fit it with that later. But yeah, so deer, actually white-tailed deer specifically, there are many different kinds of deer. So we're just gonna be talking about the white-tailed deer. Are one of the most hunted species, like one of the most hunted species in the world. Not just deer. There are a lot of different hunted things, but deer are the most hunted things in the world. They are so hunted. Like, I just almost feel bad for them. You know what I mean? Let's see. I'm also going to destroy this fence right here. People have been hunting deer for actually about a few centuries, really. I mean, for pretty much a very, very long time. Not even centuries. Like, probably over 1,000 years. They've existed and have been part of some humans' diet. Of course, you know, but that was like way back when, like in the Pilgrim era. So, you know, people have hunted deer for a very, very long time. And in 1900, actually in the early 1900s, like we're talking like almost about 100 years ago, they were hunted so badly, like it was bad. Like they were hunted so badly that their numbers had gone down to maybe a few thousand. So they were on the verge of extinction. And thankfully, if it weren't for, you know, humans' conservation efforts and trying to save the species, deer probably would not be around with us today, and they would probably be extinct because they've been hunted so badly. They're almost like the dodos, but I think deer are a little more smart than the dodos. And so I think honestly the dodos going extinct was probably mainly their fault, and just because they were hunted so badly. And so the same fate was actually about to happen to the deer. And so, but you know, sadly back then, you know, back in the early 1900s, the late 1800s, deer were hunted so badly. Like they were hunted probably like one of the most #1 hunted species in the world. So they were hunted so badly to the point of where they actually almost got extinct. Now, thankfully, you know, nature conservation efforts, thankfully, were able to save the deer populations, and so now their numbers and have been restocked back to what they were. Back to pre-colonization. So humans, believe it or not, have had a very, 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 very bad habit on the population of white-tailed deer. It's been pretty bad. But thankfully their numbers are back up, so deer are doing okay now, and there have been hunting regulations. There's now a little more laws that are gone into hunting, and so now people don't hunt them, you know, as badly as they were. Like, we're talking like hundreds of deer, like, dying every single, like, day. It was really bad, and so they couldn't reproduce because they were being hunted so much, and so that led to less numbers and less breeding, and not to mention the habitat loss that was going around that time, and so it was pretty bad. But thankfully, deer are doing okay now, and they're basically back into the wild. And I actually have the other day actually was walking around in the trail and actually found deer antlers. Now deer actually shed their. I actually found some deer antlers while out in the wild. Let's see. I'm trying to find some freaking. Let's see. Do I have any Carpenter's burrows? Okay, I have a little bit. Unfortunately, not much. Dang it. Okay, let's see. We probably should get a crafting table somewhere around here. Do I have my crafting table over there? I cannot remember. My memory right now has lately gone like fiddly. Here, go see. We're gonna make one. Make a crafting station. There we go. I love these crafting stations. They're just so modern. You know what I mean? I like them a lot. But yeah, so deer are actually known to shed their antlers pretty much once a year, usually around the fall to December, and then the male deers will actually grow new ones. Primarily the male deer. The female deer actually don't really have large horns. They have like little tiny, like little pokey horns poking out. Oh, hang on. I just made like a. Wait, I didn't mean to do that. Wait, I just made like a slab. Hang on. Oops. Okay, that's fine. And so if you're hiking out, like, I mean, like, in the wild, like, in the forest, like, where there really aren't that many people, because I think they like to hang around more in, like, the urban areas where there really aren't as many people around. That's kind of like, that's kind of like they're like. They're kind of like introverts. They really don't like being around a lot of people, and so they usually try to hide out more into the wilderness. Now, again, deer are very, very agile, and so a lot of the times people actually get into car accidents because of deer, because, you know, they come across the road, you don't even expect them, and then you crash because you don't want to hit them, of course. Well, hopefully, of course, you don't want to hit them. And so they actually come across the road, like, very, very quickly, and then you hit them, and you get into a car accident. That actually happens a lot of the times, believe it or not. And so deer can sometimes appear in very, very unexpected places. And so if you are hiking around the wild, you actually might happen to find a deer, particularly their antlers, because they actually shed their antlers once a year, and they actually grow new ones, so don't worry. Alright, here we go. So that's pretty awesome. Alright, seed carpenters berries. I really need to try to focus on here and get this done. So I'm thinking this is the size that we're going for. I don't know. I'm kind of like wanting something bigger, but this honestly might be the best it's going to get. Let's see. I'm trying to keep back like a little bit more of this area right here so I can work on that. Let's see. Don't worry. But this is like one of our hour specials, so you'll have a lot of time to get things done. So I'm not trying to worry about trying to be in a rush, because, you know, most of the time we never get like a thing done as you. It's like so embarrassing. All right. Let's see. So I think we'll actually like kind of expand it a little bit more, like out to this way. We want to make sure this is really, really big. Alright, here we go. Yes, Lane Tate. I'm glad that you're trying to jump over the fences. Alright, here we go. We also want to make sure that the deer cannot escape, because they're actually, and especially in Mo creatures as well, they can actually jump very, very, very high. They can actually jump, I think, about like 9 feet high and 30 feet wide. Maybe at the highest, not like normally, but usually they'll do like about maybe 5 feet high to about 20 feet across. So they can jump, they can actually be very, very agile. They actually have this agile ability because they're very hunted a lot of the times, and so I think we also might get a Biome Wand, and then make this into like a little bit more woodland, because I kind of don't like how it transitions into like a green like area, and then like into this like yellow grass, and then green. It kind of doesn't like match right. So I'm thinking we'll get like a Biome Wand, and then like smack this biome with like some woodland, so we can like match up the rest of this area, because it kind of just doesn't look right. You know what I mean? So that's probably what we'll do, but I think overall I'm happy with this area, so we'll kind of work with that. And then materials, let's see, I kind of didn't pick out the materials I really wanted to use. Let's see, do I need birch wood on me? Let's see, I do have some oak wood I want to use, so I think we'll do that. Alright, so yeah, we're going to really make sure we can make this berry look really good, so I think we'll do oak wood right here. Oh, see, no, that's not right. Come on, come on, there we go, that's what I'm looking for. So we'll do that. So like on every corner, it'll kind of look like, let's see, okay, see, not that one. I want to point straight up, because I don't like how it looks on the side. It kind of doesn't look right. So we'll do that. And so we're going to really make sure that this looks good, alright? Here we go. And so we'll just kind of do that. We're not looking for like perfection or symmetry. We're just going to kind of make it look good. Alright, here we go. Iris, guys. Okay, I'm going to have you guys sit down, okay? I normally don't like to have like my dog sit down all the time, but you guys are just getting in the way all the time. Come on. Come on. There we go. Come on, dogs. Come on. There we go. Come on. There we go. Alright, come and sit down, all of you. There we go. Alright. And so now we're going to begin working on this again. Let's see. And then we also might work with Microblocks. Where's my hacksaw? Okay, there we go. There's my hacksaw right here. And it's also running a little bit low on energy. Uh-oh. That's not a good thing. So let's see. I think we also might get like some birch wood. So let's actually go into the birch wood and look for some birch trees to cut down. Just really, really quickly, because I really want to make sure we can make this look good. And we'll also mix in some trees. I want to really make sure we can really make it look like they're in the wild. You know what I mean? Even though they're like in the middle of like a zoo, but we want to make sure we can really recreate the biome and really make it look like how they usually are in the wild. All right, so let's go and get some birch trees going. Let's see. I see. Oh, whoa! Look at that. Oh wait, never mind. I felt like two of these. Oh, floppy butt! Dang it! You freaking escape artist! Why? Our bunnies are escaping all the time, and I cannot figure out why. I'm making some tweaks to the exhibits, but unfortunately, it just has not worked. Man, I was not kidding you guys. These bunnies are just the master escape artists. There we go. Floppy butt. Get back in where you're supposed to be. And I think we have to take two. Oh, Story. Look at him. Okay, I think I just figured out how they're escaping. Story, show me how you do it. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like they actually like, I think the waterfall, like, I think they like go like really high on the waterfall, and then that's how they like jump. So they go like boom into the air, like they like spring up into the air, and that's how they've been escaping. Is they go like really high up into the air, and that's how they're escaping. Ah. I see. Well, the problem is, you know, I don't want to really get rid of the waterfall. I guess we could probably do is like maybe put like walls on right here maybe, or something, because I think that's how they're escaping. Probably. 99% sure, but the walls make it just look so ugly. It's like, why? And I don't want to get like rid of the water feature, because, you know, that'd be just kind of rude. But I think that we'll just have to work with that for now. So now I figured out how they're escaping. I don't know, because I've been seeing my bunnies like randomly popped up everywhere, and it's just like, why? They've been just everywhere lately. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright. So let's go and get our iron axe, and I'm going to work on cutting down all these trees right here. And I think for this exhibit, we're actually going to work a little bit more with Microblocks, which are basically kind of like the little blocks mod, except for like a little bit more, not really as proficient. You can't really work with it as much, but you kind of can cut up the blocks and turn them into like a little bit more tinier blocks. That's what we're going to kind of do for this exhibit, right around here. Alright, so it's going to take you. Oh, look, there's moss growing on this birch tree. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hello, horsey. How are you doing around here? Don't mind me just, you know, kind of deforesting the area around here. It's okay, because that's the #1 zookeeper rule. We always replant trees, even if we don't have, like, too many saplings to work with. I always make sure to replant the trees right over here. So that the wildlife, so that way the forest and the wildlife can stay content. Alright, here we go. Man, it feels so good for Zoocrafting beyond single player again. I just didn't like it on a server. It kind of felt a little bit weird, and so I'm glad to have it on a single player world again. All right, doom, 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 doom. We also need to work on our snake exhibits again. That's also another thing we need to do. That's also another thing we need to do very soon. That is also another thing we need to do very soon, is work on our snake exhibits. I'm currently working on rebuilding the underground part of our snake house, because unfortunately, when we moved to our new world, unfortunately, it kind of caused a little bit of a havoc. So I'm currently still trying to kind of get our zoo back together the way it was before, but it's taking a little bit of time. But yeah, so I definitely need to rebuild the underground part of our snake house very, very soon, or reptile house, whatever you want to call it, very, very soon, so we can work on expanding our snake house very soon, because I honestly really miss that. Honestly, really miss working on snake exhibits. You know, I really missed it. I really like that part of working on exhibits. All right, here we go. So let you go in. All right, so on the corners and like, oh yeah, kind of like on the corners where it connects right here. That's where I'm gonna put like the log part. So go ahead and smack you down. And so we're going to use like a lot of microblocks for this enclosure. I decided that we're going to do that. Alright, so we're going to make sure to work hard. Getting things done in the zoo. That's my favorite part, is getting things done in the zoo. Getting things done, getting things done, getting things done in the zoo. And then we're going to connect this fence right here, right over here, so animals don't just like pop in whenever they please. Alright, there we go. I'm just going to smack you right here. We might even like put like a nice like little waterfall or something like right here maybe. I'm also going to work on let's do that right now. I'm going to work on adding a little bit more terrain in here, because I don't like a flat, like just like boring exhibit. Like look at this. It just looks very artificial. I want to have like a little bit more terrain in our exhibit to make sure this looks really accurate to how it usually would in the wild. So we're going to work on you, and everything we've been doing really coming to life. It's just amazing. All right. So I'm going to work on you. Expand you. All right. Okay, alright, so that's done. We've got that going for now. Alright, oh, and I'm starving! Dang it, hang on! Fruit punch! There we go. Oh my gosh. I don't know what happened, but I baked some like caramel apples and some ice cream in our little kitchen side quest series. But for some reason, I don't know where our ice cream went. I might have just like stuffed it in like a random chest. If we were organized, we would know where it all is. Oh man, I'm working on it, you guys. We've already gotten our little research lab digged out, so now we just need to like deck it out and add some chests in so we can organize everything correctly, because we are in a horrible disorganization disaster. It's been horrible. Oh my gosh. Okay, all right. So we got our hammer going. So I think we're gonna go and work with that for now. We also might add like a little bit more terrain right here. Let's go and do that. Let's just add like a little bit more terrain to work with. So we're going to do dirt. Alright, there we go. So it's going to kind of go up, kind of like in like a little bit more of a slope right here. I mean, I have a lot of dirt right on my inventory, so I'm just really not too afraid to use some of my dirt, because I have like pockets full of dirt. So much dirt, you guys. We get so much dirt from clearing out the terrain and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. Okay, so do that. Doom doom ba doom ba doom. Doom, 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 doom. Okay, so I think we'll go and work with that for now. Now, did you guys also know that deers actually have a seasonal diet? So usually in the spring and the summer, they will eat a lot of things. I mean, deer have a lot of things to eat. They actually consume about maybe 4,000 or 5,000, which actually I know for this for a fact because I've learned on the Wikipedia. That white-tailed deer actually consume about 4,000 or 5,000 pounds. 4,000 or 5,000 pounds worth of vegetation in the forest every single year. And to think about how many deer there are in the wild, I mean, that's just a lot of vegetation. They also don't really get too much nutrition from what they eat. They usually eat like a lot of like grasses and like twigs and stuff like that, and they don't really get too much nutrition from it. Sometimes they will eat berries. Like I know for like in the winter they'll eat like berries and like twigs and acorns. Usually more in the fall and the winter. In the spring and the summer they will usually eat like a little more twigs, and so usually like shrubs and berries and like different kinds of grasses and clovers and twigs usually in the spring and the summer. And then as the fall comes around, there's not as much stuff. They usually eat they will actually eat about like a little bit more acorns. They'll usually eat mushrooms, which is amazing. I love things that eat mushrooms, of course. Which is awesome. Now, I actually just discovered that deer actually do not hibernate. They actually do a thing that's called partial hibernation, where they actually will sleep a lot during the winter. So you don't actually see them as often in the winter. If you do, it's a very, very, very exciting, because usually they just like to stay in their den a lot of the times and pretty much sleep a lot during the winter to get them through until the spring when that comes around. So it's really awesome. Doom, doom. So yeah, so deer actually do not hibernate. A lot of animals like bears and stuff like that actually do hibernate, but deer actually do not hibernate. They do partial hibernations. They sleep a lot during the winter, but don't actually like full on like sleep through the entire winter. They just sleep like through, I guess you could say, half of it basically. All right, so let's go your hammer. Just going to whack you down, whack, 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 whack. Let's go and do let's go and do our little whack-a-mole. Let's see, whack-a-mole. There we go, whack, 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 whack. There we go, whack-a-mole. There we go. That's funny, like whack-a-mole. There we go, whack-a-mole. There we go, whack-a-mole. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. That's just fun to do. Whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole. All right. And so now we're actually gonna get to the microblocks part. Let's see, where's our birchwood? There we go, birchwood. All right, so I'm thinking we'll do like a little like we'll put some like twigs and like little logs around here. I think there actually are, yeah, there are twigs in plant mega packs. That's gonna be really awesome. Let's see, we also need to come with like a zookeeper entrance. We could do maybe like have like this area, like this could be like our zookeeper entrance. We'll kind of take out this area, and this would be like a private zookeeper only zone right over here. Oh man, this exhibit is not really looking good so far. But what I always say is the plants and stuff like that always make this exhibit come together. I don't know, but for some reason always does. All right, so let's see. Let's go make some carpenters bits and bobs. Okay, all right. So let's see. Got some sticks, carpenter's barriers. All right, and then we're gonna go ahead and make some gates real quickly. Let's see. Gate. No gate. Come on, make a gate. Come on. Let's see, sticks. There are carpenter's gates. Doom doom doom. Ba-doom ba-doom. Do, 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 do. Alright, our inventory is so unorganized. It's actually embarrassing and pitiful. Okay, alright, so carpenter's gates. So we're gonna go and get you going. And then go and tap you in right there. Alright, and let's go make them look special. Let's go and do like that. There we go. And we also need some leaves as well. Let's see, leaves. There we go. So we got some oak leaves. And doink and doink. There we go. Alright, excellent. And we also put some flowers and some foliage down. So we're really gonna make sure that we can make this as detailed as possible. But unfortunately, I don't really think these walls are gonna cut it. We need to make sure we can get something really good for our deer. Because our deers are, you know, especially Mo creatures, they can actually jump really, really high. So we want to make sure we can have high fences, but I don't have like fences like too high to like where you can't like actually see the deer near, you know what I mean? So I think we'll have like maybe microblocks right here. I also try to work on them off camera because they're a little bit harder to work with. Let's go and go to bed, and we're gonna work with our microblocks a little bit more. So let's see, we need some planks. Let's see, should we use like any like special kind of planks? Let's see. We'll go and work on making some planks. Let's see, get you going. All right, so where's our chisel? There we go, chisel. And then you got planks. And then we'll see, what kind of plank can we use? Let's see, I'm thinking, do we want the binds or the crates or, I'm kind of thinking crates. I think we'll do crates. Let's see how that looks. Let's see. Doink, doink, doink. Okay, there we go. All right. Okay, that can look really awesome. Okay, so it looks like we're going to be primarily working on the fence, but I also do want to work on actually decorating the exhibit along correctly. So we might have to like spend like a few episodes actually working on this, embarrassingly. All right, because man, we just like never get a thing done. Even our hours, you know, it just doesn't feel like enough. It feels like I need like 4 hours to work on an exhibit. It takes quite a lot of time and a lot of effort and a lot of detail to make these exhibits come together. All right, so we'll go and work on you. Boom, doom, and then doink, doink, and then doink. All right, so every little like large fence, we'll put like an oak thing on here. There we go. This is slowly coming together, you guys. I'm trying not to use just like a normal, like standard old badunky fence. I want to make sure to make a really cool looking fence. So that's what I'm trying to do. Let's go into you, into you. All right, there we go. This might look a little bit wonky. I can hear, oh my gosh, I can hear all of our cranky sheep. Look at all of our like cranky sheep in there. Oh my gosh. Also, why is there like a piece of wool missing over there? Oh, I forgot. I used that to make our picnic blanket in the last episode. Oops. Well, hang on. Let me fix that real quickly. Dang it. Hang on. Okay, there we go. Let me just forget that ever happened. There we go. Alright, we also need to move our barnyard very, very soon, because this thing is just, like, overgrown and, like, full of snakes, as you can see over there. Oh my gosh, that snake has been there for a while. I wonder if I could put him in my, in the deer exhibit, or, like, maybe, like, make, like, another exhibit for him, maybe. Let's see how we do that. Alright, and then, doink! Okay, that's finished now. Whew, man, it's taking a lot of work, but this will be totally worth it for our deer. We're just gonna go and work on, oh, ouch, thank you for that little planky, oh my gosh, okay. Alright, so we'll go and put you down, work on you. Alright, there we go, this is just so satisfying to actually get something done in our zoo, oh my gosh. Okay, there we go, and then we'll go and do that. And then overall, is going to be your awesome deer fence, and then we also need to put like a little microblock thing on top of it, kind of like a nice line. Also, why did I color that in with plank? What the heck? Dang it! You're supposed to be an oak log. Come on. Here we go. Just gonna work on some of you. And yeah, so I'm gonna really work on making this really detailed and make sure that they can't escape. As you can see, our other animals, a lot of them really like to escape. Oh, I forgot our cougar kittens. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting about that. Yeah, so in the last episode, or actually no, 2 episodes ago, Aurora actually gave birth to a litter of 3 kittens, which is just so awesome and amazing. So we actually do need to get some names. I actually haven't got any name suggestions just yet, but I was thinking about naming Cougar 2 like Gemini or something like that. That's like a really cool like Jade or like Gemini. Yeah, so she actually gave birth to 2 boys and a girl. So that's really awesome. She actually had an unexpected litter of cougar kittens with the other jaguar over there named Onyx over there. Yeah, pointing at you guys decided to mate very unexpectedly, and so she actually had a litter of cougar kittens, which was so awesome. Man, that was like one of my favorite moments ever. Also, don't try to drown in there. I don't know about you, but some of our cougars tend to drown in here for some reason. Okay, all right. And so I'm thinking we'll also do like a waterfall in here as well. But I'm also going to work on making sure this isn't like so flat, because I don't like flat exhibits. I want to make sure I can put as much detail as I possibly can into them, making sure this looks really awesome. Alright, and then probably out of episode, I also might like work on making this a little bit more bigger, because I feel like we're kind of working with like a little bit more of like a tighter kind of exhibit right here. But I think overall, we're going to work on this for our awesome deer. This is going to look so awesome. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. Okay, so we're going to go and do that, and then we need to also color you in with some planks right here. Okay. And yeah, also work on making a lot of vegetation around here. I think we might go on like a little bit like more of like a side quest to like get some deer or something like that. Like well, not maybe not a side quest, because it is related to like the animals and stuff like that. But we might go on like a tiny little expedition to gather some more plants and like capture some deer so we can actually put them in here. But yeah, so deer eat a lot of different things. They consume not billions, but like pounds and pounds and pounds of vegetation every single year. So we're gonna make sure we can really put a lot of different kinds of plants and variety for our animals. Now the male deer, actually I'm going to go and get some plants real quickly so we can start decorating this. Now the male deer are actually called bucks, and then the female deer, because a lot of different animals based on their gender are called different kinds of names. So for males it's called bucks, and then for females it's called does, and then for babies it's called fawns. Like for example, for elephants it's called calves. So like every single baby animal is named something different, which is just amazing. I love that so much. All right. So let's see, what kind of plants can we use? Ooh, fir trees. Oh man, you tend to actually find deer in like really urban, like rural areas that like really don't have many people around. So like the giant forests with like giant tall trees are usually where you could find them. So that's gonna be perfect. Excellent. Some bluebells, definitely we might go with that. Oh yeah, flowers, clovers, anything. I know the deer also like to eat clovers as well. Oh my gosh, this is so excellent, you guys. Alright, so we're going to select you. So I'm going to put all of our we'll use all of our plants in here. So you got jungle plants, forest plants. What kind of forest plants could we use? Like, what could we use? Moss. Okay, we'll use some moss. Holly. Oh, that could be a good name for one of our deer. Oh, that could be just excellent. I know actually I've gotten requests to name one of our deer Bambi, but we won't be using that name, or at least just yet. We might, we'll have to see. Alright, Bambi was one of my favorite Disney films when I was a child. Okay, see, butterflies, perfect. Berry bushes, definitely. Deer love to snack on berries. Alright, so let's see. Okay, so purple backpack. Go and organize you. Alright, so yeah, we'll go and do that. And then forest plants, ivy, definitely. We'll use as much variety as you possibly can. See, brown leaves. I don't think they eat bamboo. Or yeah, I don't know. I'd be a little bit more leery-eyed at that. I don't think they really eat bamboo. Let's see. So cattails, no. Let's see, foxgloves, the flowers. Oh, we got parasol mushrooms. Oh, excellent. Definitely mushrooms. I love mushrooms. Some toadstools. We got some shrubs in here. Alright, there we go. So yeah, we're going to really make sure to put as much variety as you can. So many plants. Alright, we got clovers. Not sure what that's doing in our jungle plants chest. Clovers aren't a jungle plant. Alright, let's see. We got some more alpine currants. Let's see. Bellflowers, violets, ferns. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love it. So that's what I love about Zoocrafting is the variety. There are so many different varieties of plants you can put in here, you guys. You got moss. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at all these overwhelming amount of plants. Oh my gosh. This is just gonna be so fantastic. I also love the pine snaps, like the little mushrooms right here. Like these pine snaps, I adore these plants. Oh my gosh. I love like the work that 10 Pack 10 Bits put in this mod. It's just amazing. He has done so much awesome work with this mod. I just love it. Alright, so let's see, shrubs. We'll take those. We're using like every single plant we have left. Columbines, of course, definitely. Unfortunately, though, we are kind of lacking in variety. So we might go ahead and oh, we see leaves. I think we also might gather some plants into the meadow very soon. So I think we'll go like on a little adventure on an adventure to get that very soon. So you got fir trees. Let's see, and I think. Overall, let's see, what about flowers? There are definitely a lot of flowers you can use. So we've got amaryllis, let's see, hydrangeas. We might use these. I'm thinking not too many flowers for this exhibit, mainly because deer like to eat like a little bit more vegetation. Oh, clover patches, definitely. All right. And let's see, we got red rovers, definitely. Let's see, we got lilies. I want to save those for actually our special greenhouse. Let's see, dandelions, take those, definitely. Now, do you guys know that you can actually eat, like, the dandelions, actually, like, that you find in the wild? So, like, you might actually notice that dandelions, because actually dandelions are weeds. I don't really consider them weeds. I consider them as a more beautiful kind of weed. They are weeds, unfortunately, but they're more of the beautiful weed. And you actually can eat dandelions. Do you guys know that? You actually guys can actually eat dandelions. And so that's a really awesome fact I learned. Now, not really the flower part. I mean, you can if you want, but that's the only other part that's actually edible. The actually edible part of dandelions are actually the leaves. You can actually eat the leaves that come up from the dandelions that tend to grow. And so you can actually like eat the leaves. They might not taste that great, but you know you can eat them if you're like trying to gain health, I guess you could say. You can like mix them up with like a salad, and they actually are pretty decent. They actually are edible, which is like really awesome. Let's see, daisies. So I got some bachelor's buttons. Excellent. Man, I just love our variety, you guys. That's like my favorite part of all of this. All right, hatchet, bachelor's buttons. Tulips. Let's see, anything else we could use. There's so many different flowers. Oh my gosh. I kind of like the more like darker red kind of flowers. Those are my favorite. Like white and red are like my two go-to flowers I want to use right now. See, amaryllis. I really like these amaryllis. They're like my favorite flowers ever. But that's okay. We'll use them. They're totally worth it. Alright, there we go. So we got our flowers sorted up. See, I'm not sure what this lone plant is doing here. Poor little plant. He didn't get sorted where he was supposed to be. Okay, so let's see. I think that's all the plants we'll use for now. Yeah, so I think that's all. Oh, yeah, these mushrooms, mushrooms. I love these little mushrooms here. They're just awesome. All right, let's see. Do deer even eat bamboo? I'm not sure. I didn't actually research that. They might, perhaps, but I know they eat the more. I know they like to eat the more foresty kind of things, like the berries, grasses, and shrubs, and like twigs and leaves and berries. So I don't know if they're too big on bamboo, but we could maybe use these bamboo shoots. Maybe we'll pick a few of those and maybe put them around, just in case they want to eat them. Oh my gosh, you guys! I love there's plants out here in the wild. That's my favorite part about this. You can just go out here and collect these plants. Oh, and there's berry bushes too. Here we go. I actually haven't filled up these berry bushes too many times. Here we go. Oh, I heard a dove. Oh, as the dawn arises, you can hear the awesome birds. All right, so we'll also go ahead and collect some of these little berry bushes right here. I shouldn't even know these were here. I don't think these are the plant mega pack berry bushes, but we'll go ahead and collect these anyway. All right, here we go. So yeah, we'll collect these bushes. We'll go and just kind of mix them in with our other kinds of plants. Let's see. Yes, elephant, I hear you. Those elephants are so loud. All right, here we go. Doom doom. So I think those are all we will collect just for now, until we can get some more. All right, doom doom, doom doom. All right. I also think we'll kind of steal I think we'll also like put these logs around here in our deer exhibit too. All right, we also got more dandelions. We're going to mix those in as well. We got some more clover patches. I love how like all the plants are like just around here in our own area. Let's see. So let's see, clover patches. Where'd my clover patches go? Oh, there they are. Okay, so clover patches. Oh my gosh, you guys, our inventory is getting so full. Why? It's okay. I'm currently working on the disorganization. Don't you worry, guys. We're working on our secret little storage laboratory. So we're working on it, you guys. Don't worry. Oh man, it's been a day. Okay, look at that. Look at Agent Tiny Paws still like lurking out and stalking everybody through that window. That's just amazing. Oh my gosh, Agent Tiny Paws is so funny. But yeah, you guys, I'm having so much fun working on our exhibits, you guys. It's just amazing. I love how quickly like our exhibits can come together once we add in the plants. It's like my favorite part. It's like magic almost. You can really see the exhibits coming together with all the different plants. It's just amazing. Alright. Alright, and then the next episode we'll probably have to work on catching some deer around here, because unfortunately we have, like, no deer. Oh, actually, I think I actually have a really good idea. We could take like, these, like, tea leaf bushes and, like, kind of, like, recreate them and put them in the deer exhibit. That way we can have, like, shrubs and stuff for our deer to eat. Alright, so here we go. So we're still experimenting with microblocks a bit. Alright, so we got our plant selected. And then we need to also work on the fencing first, so we'll go and work on that. Here we go, this exhibit's already starting to look really good, you guys. Alright, here we go. So let's go and get on top of this. And then this might be a little bit wonky, but we're gonna take our little hacksaw right here. And then get our birch wood. And let's see, I don't know if this will work, but apparently we're supposed to... Let's see, so birch wood, hacksaw... Let's see, this is supposed to work. Come on, there we go. Okay, so slabs. I kind of want like the thinner ones. We'll go get some slabs. Let's see, get that. Alright, so panels... there we go, pillars. Okay, that's what I wanted. So, pillars, can you go for like a little more thinner? So, let's see, notches. Yeah, here we go, posts. Exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Alright, excellent. So, we'll get the little, see, there we go, come on, pop up again. There we go. Sometimes it's like a little bit broken. But every time you actually craft something with this, the little durability on this thing goes down. So, you have to be really careful with that. Alright, let's see. So, get the panels. And then turn you into, let's see, some more posts. Excellent. Okay. And then we might have to work a little bit more on this off camera, because unfortunately, these things are a little bit, like, delicate. They're a little bit harder to place. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to put them kind of, like, a little bit more on the edges. Let's see. Yeah, I hate to break it to you, but these things are so difficult to place. It's like, why? Okay, so yeah, we're basically just going to kind of put them on the top. That way the deer don't escape as easily, because these deer are very agile and can easily escape this exhibit if they really want to. Alright. Okay, so yeah, this is going to be a little bit harder than I thought. Okay, let's see. So, okay, I think we'll go with that. No, that looks badunky. Come on. Do that. Again, just like right along the edges, sort of. I don't really like how like the top of it looks. I like the birch part of it more. There we go. Okay, and then how do you connect this? Let's see. This is gonna be the more harder part. Oh my gosh, I think we might have to like put like dirt here and then like oh, thank you for that, dirt. Very rude of you. Okay, so let's see that, and so yeah, we'll basically place it like right along the edges right there. Does that look good? I don't know. It kind of looks a little bit more badunky, if you're really asking me. Let's see. They honestly kind of need to be like a little bit more like on the outside right here. There's just kind of a bit more confusing to place them, you guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, these things are not easy. I honestly kind of would have preferred to use like the little blocks wand, the little blocks mod, but honestly we don't have that working just yet. We're currently trying to get it working, but that's not for right now. Okay, so yeah, we'll do that. So let's see, birchwood. So I think we'll kind of go with that for now. That's okay. It's not the best looking in the world. We'll kind of work with it a little more off camera, but that is currently what we will work on for now off camera. So that is looking so good, you guys. I've been working on this all day. All right, here we go. So can we work on? Okay, here we go. See, I found like a little life hack. If you shift click, it makes it a little bit easier to place down that. So we'll do that. Here, actually, kind of like that more. Kind of makes it look a little bit more ordinate. I kind of like that more, like how you like place it on like right here. I don't know, because we're currently experimenting. We're kind of like an experiment mode, you guys. So that's our only excuse. We'll just kind of put that on there for now. We might have to destroy these later, but I kind of like how they look like that. They look actually like really cool and like stylish. Okay, maybe not, but you know what I mean. Okay, so we'll do that. And we're just going to place these all the way around here. There we go. We're getting the hang of it. So we just have to place one in every little like bit right here. And then we put these around here. There we go. Now it's getting easier to place these down. All right, you guys. We're still learning with our mods. I think after like about a few months of working on this, we'll get the hang of these microblocks. But they're very, very tricky to work with, is what I've learned. All right, there we go. So I'm just gonna put those right around here. All right. All right, there we go. This is so much more proficient, you guys. All right. There we go. You can even make like your like little own like custom fence with this. That's like awesome. Oh wow. Okay, so that is currently how that's looking along. We will probably destroy these little posts right here because they look a bit weird. Or maybe you could like replace them with something else. Maybe, I don't know. I'll have to see like with what you guys think. But that is currently what we're gonna work on for now, and we're gonna basically put these around in every single little bit. So I'm gonna go and destroy these real quickly, and you can see that's how the fence is gonna look. Now I know this is like a little bit weird to put these like on the edge and stuff like that, but it's necessary because the deer like to really escape out of here. So now they have like a double thing on here. Hopefully it won't be hopefully they won't escape as easily. That's just that's at least the hope, because I really hate when our animals escape. It's like why, you know what I mean? It's like why it makes our zoo look so unorganized. You know, that's the last thing we want. Of course we want our zoo to be successful, and we want to be able to make it like happy and amazing for our animals. That's why I'm really trying to go above and beyond to really make sure this exhibit is happy enough for our deer. But that is currently how our awesome deer exhibit is looking for now. Alright, there we go. Slowly coming together, slowly but surely. I know it's been a lot of work, you guys, a lot of tedious work, but I think in tomorrow's episode will be when we actually work on decorating the exhibit and actually getting things coming together. It's gonna look really awesome. We'll start decorating the deer exhibit out. Oh yeah, it's gonna look so awesome. Alright, so we're gonna work on you. Alright, there we go. Quack. I can hear all of our ducks quacking. We need to get like a replacement duck for other ducks, because they keep drowning in the lake for some reason. I can't figure out why. Oh, this could be like a really good like little like hedge right here for like our like how about if we like dot around right here? That could be like a really cool like little like line thing here for a hedge. Maybe that's just a thought. We don't have to go with it. I think maybe the oak version of it would look better rather than the birch, but I don't know. We're currently in experiment mode, you guys. Experiment mode. Alright, here we go. So that is currently how that's going to come along. Oops, hang on, I fell down. Oops, there we go. I'm kind of concerned just like getting rid of this like lake right here, because I don't know, because I honestly, I don't know, I kind of just don't like it. But alright, so that's currently how that's coming along for now. I'm going to have to work a little bit more on this off camera, but I'll see you guys in the next episode of Zoocrafting. Unfortunately, I'm getting a little bit more tired, so I'm going to have to work on this a little bit more and then head to bed, because I'm getting a little bit tired in today's episode. It's currently like 7 o'clock at night, so that's just totally fine. But I'll see you guys in the next episode of Zoocrafting. In tomorrow's episode, we will work a little bit more on the white-tailed deer exhibit and make sure this looks really awesome for deer. We also need to work on capturing some deer. That'll be like a whole other thing on its own, but thankfully we're Safari Net Launcher, so it should be a little bit more easier. Alright, so I'll see you guys in the next episode of Zoocrafting. Hope you guys are having a lovely day, and I'll see you guys next time, guys. Bye-bye!